is they were alarmed when they found out not just that China had information on 170 million Americans, but that China was using it actively to manipulate what 170 million Americans were thinking.
Mm-hmm. So, would you be afraid, or, I mean, I would, if I was in your position, I think I would feel a little bit nervous about the idea of, okay, you know, we've won this bid, we've got TikTok, that's great, but the algorithm is now gone. What is the value for users if the algorithm is gone? And are you afraid that users, you know, once they logged into their feeds, saw it wasn't feeding them the same kind of stuff that they're used to seeing, that they would
well, first of all, it's not going to happen like turning on or off the lights here in this room. There's a transition period, so it's going to be a year, 8 to 18 months of transition from the current version of TikTok to the new version of TikTok into a place where we'll be curating our own algorithms. Mm-hmm. You know, we now have an app store. Soon there'll be an algorithm store. You'll be picking and choosing algorithms that combined create the feed that you want. So this is the power of the technology as it's advancing. The fundamental point of Project Liberty is not that the tech is bad, or the tech shouldn't advance, or the internet isn't wonderful. The fundamental point is that we should each own and control our data, because our data is our personhood. It is us in the digital age. We should own ourselves. We should permission the use of our data rather than being surveilled. We should go on the internet and signal what we're interested in rather than being targeted. So that's at the core of the project. Importantly, we need to demystify the algorithm a little bit. Yes, TikTok has a powerful algorithm. It's designed actually to specifically addict, engage, and scrape people's data, right? And as a propaganda tool, then to feed those people who are addicted information that is with pro-Chinese sentiment. So we're not looking to replicate that algorithm. That's not an algorithm that should be replicated, and that's why the legislation was passed in the first instance. Lastly, big data, small algorithm will beat big algorithm, small data any day. So there are lots of people, and we have many of them in our employ, that are experts at creating algorithms